Menteri Ramba ke jylla ukanrat ke sangma ulai itu bagi sorkar India kelak Kular ban ai ke jigniatrei lang bagi sorkar jylla ban jarap ban kersan ya ke sorkar jylla hakikam penroi habai itu ya ke jing kendu buat Menteri Ramba do kari Narendra Modi nak kalian ukanrat ulong bagi jing temu jang ke jing kendu kalong bed halor ketenat karep karyang buat nak benta ke National Games kaban salong house name arjar RPR Henry hakijing kendu buat Modi nak kalian ke sorkar jylla kelak kenturu yo Menteri Ramba do kari bo untuk kelar lem nak kebenta ke jing bak jylla ke ye kendu nadu ke jing khang ti doyong ke NGT ke jing kerja kaput buat ke Assam ke jing ke jylla kalian pelatingka buat kewe ulong bak jing keren ya ke National Games ke jylla kalong namar kani kan pelilat ya ke jylla haki babon kiliang namar kam datang bawan ke jing lekai Henry kenjarap ru hakikam jungok kai perthei kelinti sengkin ke jingkiu ke jylla ke jingkhoi bat kiwe ke kampenroi.
No, I think the rules and procedures of conduct of business have clearly provision is there to speak in the mother tongue, but it has been a practice always that those who are comfortable in speaking in English for the benefit of the house and all the members in the house, everybody who is able to speak in English has spoken in English. Today they have gone ahead and spoken in their mother tongue, which we all respect. But I think keeping in mind the tradition of the house and the way it has been conducted in the past, I think those who are comfortable with English should continue to speak in English. I think it is more healthy for the entire working of the house. So but they've said it, and accordingly I would reply on when I have to reply. So I don't want to say anything today. Well, Delhi visit was primarily for the agriculture award, but then I thought I'll take the opportunity to also meet the Prime Minister and the Finance Minister, and accordingly I sought for an appointment, and the Honorable Prime Minister and Finance Minister very graciously they gave me an appointment. I got enough time with both of them, not just me. In fact, most of our cabinet members were present out there. And since this was the first meeting with Prime Minister, I thought appropriate that I should not go alone, and there's a reason why we took all our as many of our members as possible. It was a very positive meeting. Both Prime Minister and the Finance Minister are very focused and are concerned about the Northeast region as a whole. So that obviously includes our state of Meghalaya. And it was a very positive meeting, but obviously there's a lot of homework that needs to be done from our side. There's a lot of details that need to be worked out from our side, and I think if the necessary work is done from the state government side, I'm sure we'll get the support from the central government also. So it was a positive meeting, but I don't want to talk in details about it. But as I said, we spent almost half an hour with both of them. To the Prime Minister, major issues that we discussed were the main issues concerning the state. We started off with the block allocations, which were changed because of the 14th Finance Commission, which has affected most of the Northeast states, not just Meghalaya. So we have urged the Prime Minister to reconsider that. We also urged the Prime Minister to intervene in the NGT ban, which has affected the state government's revenue. It has affected the public's sources of income and livelihood, and it has affected the allied sectors. So we have asked Prime Minister to intervene in that issue. We talked about the border issue which we are facing with Assam. We also mentioned about the border ties with Bangladesh and how it's a great opportunity for us. We mentioned about the national games that we're going to have, and we're seeing this national games not as an event, but the national games is an opportunity for us to really transform our state. So it's a very important aspect. And there were many other small issues that we discussed, but majorly these points we touched on. As I said, that I had gone for the agriculture program, so I didn't expect the Prime Minister would give us a meeting that fast. But nonetheless he did. So we mentioned everything to him, but in terms of assurances, obviously they were very positive, as I said, and they really want to help the state and the Northeast region. But details have to be worked out. So only once the details are worked out can I more confidently express it in front of everybody. Financial package is a very general word. So I think even Government of India will appreciate if we have a more realistic and a more holistic plan, which talks about not just where Government of India can help us and where departments can be helped, but what we are going to do to help ourselves also. So I think it's a master plan, and it requires a bit more homework to be done. And I think Government of India will be more confident when they see that, well, we are going to do this from our side, and then we need your help in this side. So let us hope and let's see how things go. It's not just about sports, it's about tourism, it's about urban, it's about water supply, it's about electricity, it's about railways, it's about airport, it's about different allied sectors that are involved in it. So you need to really see the entire spectrum of things. Now when the people come in for the event, it's not just about the event, it's about the tourism, it's about ensuring that the decongestion takes place of our cities. So the roads are better, the cities are cleaner. So it's a massive event, and as I said, it's all connected to almost every other sector in the state. So we mentioned that to Honorable Prime Minister, and he also appreciated it, and he has assured us that he will do whatever possible from his side. But as I said, these are very general assurances. We need to go into specifics, and I would only want to say something once I get specifics and details ready, and when I get some assurance on those details.